home at the 200 metres. 2 lengths, I Am a Star now. Tony Spanish 3 and Payroll. Jamaican Rain went for home at the 200 metres. 2 lengths, I Am a Star, Nantali, Spanish 3 from Tally Play. It's Jamaican Rain, 100 metres to go, clear. Punched out, and Jamaican Rain scored by 3/4 of a length. Second, Nantali.
Early, which I did. We got a little rest in the middle, and she kicked really good. So
perfect, right, mate.
Worked out nice.
It's beautiful, mate.
Save a cold one for me after last.
Thanks, Gary and Jill from the Premier Science. I'd like to thank Damien Oliver for a fantastic ride, everyone at Lemming Racing, especially Richie, met Jamaican Rain beautifully today.
Hi guys, welcome to the next edition of our newsletter. It has been a very busy month. Melbourne sales plus racing interstate. We have been everywhere. I hope you just enjoyed that little snippet of Jamaican Rain winning the Group 3. It was a very good win and great ride from Ollie, so I hope you enjoyed that. Let's get into them. We go back 10th of February. Naracoorte Cup, Reset Me on Wild. I was furious with the ride. Dom Teneur didn't listen to instructions, was meant to go forward, see outside the leader, went back. Pleased to say that he won't be riding for me again. Really irritates me when jockeys don't listen. Don't mind when they do listen, they get beat. That's fair and square, but frustrating. Mr. Monaco went round the 15th at Moonee Valley. Very good run. It was only a mile. Brought him on for his next start. I was very happy with his run there. The 16th, Flemington. Here Comes My Baby. Drew Barrier 4. Dwayne Dunn was 3. 4 wide the trip. Brain fade again. Can happen, but was disappointed from his performance there. The horse came out its next start and run well. February the 20th, Hillside. All Hardwood first up. Beat $1.50 pop. Probably fair to say if Damien Oliver wasn't riding him, he wouldn't have won. He pretty much carried him over the line. It was great for that horse to win first up. 23rd, Caulfield, Jamaican Rain, we just spoke about, was very good there, winning first up. Great front running ride by D. Oliver. Payroll was very encouraging run there, first up from her as well. 27th, Hillside, Here Comes My Baby, ran third, did a lot wrong in the straight, was very green, finished the race off nice. Mr. Monaco, out to the 1800, Bob of the Head, I thought he'd won, got beaten by Steel Prince, which is a pretty handy galloper. He ran super there. March the 2nd, Wangaratta Shoot for Kuma. He won his maiden. It was a very good win. Got held up, got back to the inside, won well. The 6th of March, Bendigo Refectory resumed from a long layoff. I was very happy with his run. Didn't get beat far. Reef Master did a lot wrong, ran 4th, 5th. March the 8th, Zago's Girl ran 5th at Cranbourne. Improved run, gone to the paddock. Vamos Ruffer had his first start for us. Didn't pull up very well, needs a long spell. Morphettville the 9th, Easy Beast. Ran third over 1400. I was very happy with him, especially out to the 14 for the first time. It was a very bad day for the team. Payroll, unfortunately, went amiss at Flemington. About the 300, approaching 300, went to go back to the inside. Got on heels a little bit and she dipped and broke a near 4 cannon, which was devastating for everyone involved. It was a pretty tough day, probably the toughest day I've had on a race course. She was soft in my heart, and she probably helped me kick along when I sort of got going here in Victoria, and I've had her for a long time, and I know all the staff were very sad as well. So she didn't probably deserve to go that way, but that's the game we're in, unfortunately. We had to pick ourselves up the next day and get to Echuca for the Cup. First runner back after that devastating day was My Trust, and he duly saluted. Very good ride, good win. He's a very tough horse, this horse. Moshray was zooming off a long spell, went good, ran 4th. Malays ran 3rd in the Echuca Cup, and old Rope-a-Dope, who didn't get a lot of luck in running. On the same day, we had old Flojo Snip over in Clare, just got beat. And then the Stony Creek Cup on the same day, Mr. Monaco didn't handle the Stony Creek course on the corner, lost a little bit of momentum, run 4th. March the 15th, Moonee Valley, Here Comes My Baby, had no luck at all, got back, didn't get the right run in transit. Watch for her next start. March 16th, we went up to Rose Hill, Jamaican Rain in the Coolmore. We got the track we wanted. She travelled to the 600. Her run was short-lived. She didn't pull up very well, but her run was below par. Balaclava on the 20th, Havana DJ in the Mile Maiden. Had no luck, 5 wide the entire. 23rd, Mornington Cup Day. My Trust just got beat Bob of the Head, again by Steel Prince. We've ran second to him twice. Very frustrating, but he's a very tough horse, My Trust. I was very happy with his run. Refectory, he ran 9th, but it was a very good run. Didn't get beat far. Watch for him going forward. And All Hardwood at Morphettville. Disappointing. Nothing went right. Got back on the inside on the Parks track. Can't really blame the jockey, but would have preferred him on the outside of horses. Forget he went round. He's heading towards Alice Springs Cup. The 24th, Bairnsdale, Reliable Magic. doesn't try that hard, he'll be looking for 10 fences in front of him shortly. And Old Flojo ran second at Naracoorte. Just a little tribute to Payroll, guys. Bought her as a yearling, syndicated her, and then some good clients come along short time after. But won her first start impressively. We backed her. She always showed she had well above average ability. Racing some very good races. Jimmy Cassidy rode her a treat one day at Caulfield, ran second in the Guineas Prelude. And she was placed in some very good races. She won some good races. Probably her best win, I thought, was when Ollie rode her and won the Eclipse at Sandown. Beat a Godolphin international runner. It was a very, very good win. Very gallant in defeat when she ran third in the Magic Million Stars Cup. First time out of the 2200 that day. I remember it like yesterday. It was about 40 degrees, and I really felt sorry for all the horses in that race, not just her, the way they had to run in those conditions. But she was very, very good. Very, very sad for the way she went. It's probably the worst. Well, it was the worst day on a race course for me. Unfortunately, I had to leave the course pretty quickly. She didn't deserve to go the way she did. I would have loved to see her go to the breeding barn, but that's the racing, unfortunately, and it can be very tough. We picked ourselves up though, and had to get straight back to the races, and first runner after that was a winner, which is always good. But yeah, it's not a lot I can say. Very sad, but I hope you enjoy a few of the wins.
It was Easy Beast was on the list. He was running so hard. He couldn't stop. He was doing a good job. He nearly won.
Upcoming runners, guys. We start off today at Sandown. Paint the Town first start for the stable from New Zealand. Mosh Way second up, and over in South Australia we've got the Queen Bee 2000 metre maiden. Friday we go to Cranbourne. Sure to Shine, first start in Australia from New Zealand in the Mile Maiden. Also Havana DJ in the Mile Maiden. Shoot for Kuma in the 1000 metres, Blinker's first time. Here Comes My Baby in a 2000. Saturday we go to Bendigo. It's a Saturday standalone meeting in Victoria, Malays. Benchmark 90, 1400. Easy Beast in the 1178. Mr. Monaco is in there. More than likely go to Sandown next Wednesday. Damon Oliver booked ride Mr. Monaco 2400. Sunday, Roper Dope will go to Wodonga, 0 to 58, 2000. He'll roll to the front. Doesn't look strong race. And All Hardwood will be in Adelaide on Saturday. Had no luck last start, 2000 metres this Saturday with Claim with Fred Kersley. Looks a good race for him over there. Sunday we could possibly have Reef Master and Shoot for Kuma down at Sale. And as mentioned, next Wednesday we can have Mr. Monaco at Sandown. Guys, in the background, our next lot of works is well underway. We've just finished the feed room and the truck shed with 5 boxes at the back, and right behind me there's another barn of 18 getting put up. So still got a lot of work going on here. In the far background under that big shed is another 8-horse walker. So another few months it'll take good shape. Putting a few paddocks out the front of the office, and the other barn over there too to the right where we've got a bit of dirt still to spread out, but just thought we'd give you a quick look at what we're up to here.